it up from the previous discussants who really brought it out clear how the whole model was put into place and how it plays out into our reality. The only unique thing about this model, as it was extracted by the previous brother Vincent, that it comes and combines all the other models and it elevates the divine bit of it, which other theories and other philosophies try to ignore. Now, coming into the first chapter where it triggers us on discovering how do we fit in, has more to challenge us in one, getting to know our standard of capacity by which we play into this economy. Because it was assumed, and according to his philosophy, that is divine. The convictions and the operations are triggered from a realm that is beyond time and space. And that is spiritual, okay? Because according to his philosophy, that our actions in the market are triggered from a source that is beyond time and space, though our actions are commanded by our physical body, which is obedient to time and space, okay? So that generation that provokes us to either offer value or go into a transaction, it's what he tries to bring and interpolate into the market and lets it appear to be a divine economy. So that element that he tries to isolate from other philosophers, that tries to bring out this uniqueness, the drive that originates from a source that we hardly define, okay? We hardly pay attention to, but we find it commanding our actions, okay? You literally don't know. A case in point is a phone. I literally may have a simple reason of just for communication, what of it, but the drive and the eager and the charisma that pushes me to sacrifice a certain amount of money to buy this phone originates from a source that is beyond time and space, and that is the spiritual bit of it, and coming to play into a market that he tries to fashion as a divine market, okay? So now coming into how we fit in, he tries to make something very beautiful. That one, despite our differences, which he associated to the natural differences, okay? Natural differences, because literally is, in the divine bit, it is assumed we are equal, right? But in the natural existence, we are different. We have tribe, we have gender, we have race, all these differences, he does not disqualify them, okay? They are not disqualified in this theory. In this theory, we strongly recognize the differences, but they are not served to isolate us in the market. These differences are there to motivate us to offer a difference, okay? Just as in the divine market theory, as he availed for the need of knowledge, okay? That tries to elevate us to transformation because of this market environment to which all of us are vulnerable to, okay? We are all vulnerable to the market, either by conscience or not knowing. We are all vulnerable to this market. Now, these differences that do exist are what facilitate the trade, and the source of these differences are divine in nature, according to his philosophy. Okay? Since the discussion is open to more engagements, and as it was made clear by Brother Vincent, philosophies are not paramount and they are not extreme. They are, they are liable for challenging, and they are debatable. They are questionable. So, but the only fact that I do strongly recognize and appreciate from that, how do we fit in, is one, realizing that we have an ability, a drive within us that is beyond time and space, though it is caged. Okay, it is caged in a physical body that is obedient to time and space. But the actions that drive us to engage into this market, irrespective of the source, okay, we are not so much genuine of the source. I don't want to get so much into the spiritual bit of religion and I also want to base on his saying on the natural bit. There is that charisma that commands you to participate. And before you know it comes back in a reward that I normally tag as fulfillment. And that is what I think agitates as our reward in the market, this divine market theory. So I think it shall be open to debate and engagement. Since it is a review, we have to review, question it, measure the loopholes, gain the strength, and we get going. I wish the best.